The Last Starship is a 2D space game where you build and manage your own starship while traveling through a procedurally generated galaxy. What sets this game apart is how hands-on the ship building gets, because you're laying down individual pipes for water and oxygen, running electrical cables, placing reactors and batteries, and making sure everything connects properly. It's detailed in a way that feels more like engineering than the typical spaceship builders. It comes from Introversion Software, the studio that made Prison Architect. Thank you therefore at this point to Introversion Software for sponsoring this video. As always, I have full editorial independence. Now, it's important to know that this game has two main modes. There's Boldly Go, which is the sandbox version, where you explore star systems, take on missions and work toward building a massive Stargate to reach another galaxy. Then there's a survival mode where you're fleeing from some galaxy-eating anomaly and racing to reach that very same Stargate before it catches up to you. The survival mode has more time pressure and feels closer to FTL in terms of structure. The ship building is where you will spend a lot of time. You start with basic components and expand from there. Life support requires oxygen generators, water systems, and food production through these hydroponic gardens. You can also set up industrial facilities like refineries and smelters to process your raw materials into useful resources. The game uses a tile-based system where you place walls, floors and equipment, and then connect everything with pipes and cables. If something isn't hooked up right, then it won't work, so there is actual problem solving involved. Combat very much exists, but it's not the main focus. You equip weapons like railguns, cannons and Gatling guns on the edges of your ship. Some weapons need crew members to operate them, and others work automatically as point defense. Fighting is done in a tactical view where you can target specific parts of enemy ships or let your crew handle it. Resource management runs through everything you do. Your ship needs fuel to move between star systems, and you collect hyperspace isotopes each time you jump. Your crew consumes oxygen, water and food constantly, so you're either buying supplies or producing them yourself. The industrial side lets you automate a lot of this. You can even set up conveyor systems with robot arms if you want full automation. Exploration involves jumping between star systems on a sector map. Each system has colonies, shipyards, space stations, and also various points of interest. You take on missions like delivering cargo, rescuing stranded ships, mining specific resources, or hunting pirates. There's also random stuff floating around, like derelict ships you can salvage, asteroids that you can mine, and the occasional hostile encounters. There's also a research system where you need a scientist and a science station to unlock improvements. The game lets you share ships through Steam Workshop. That means you can download community-designed or upload your own. The ships in the game world are actually pulled from this collection of player-made vessels, which is a nice touch. You're gonna see all kinds of creative designs flying around. Now for the rougher parts. The game launched in early 2024 and has been in early access for over 2 years. Some players feel like the end game still doesn't work properly, and there hasn't been much new gameplay added since launch. The core systems are definitely there and functional, but if you're looking for a complete polished experience, then it might be better to wait even a bit more. The user interface can be clunky too, so what definitely works well is the ship building itself and the satisfaction of setting up efficient production chains. If you do enjoy building complex systems and don't mind some roughness, then there is something here worth checking out. And this sentence concludes today's video. If your time was respected, a like or comment is very much appreciated.